Welcome everyone to today's panel discussion on cybersecurity. We have an esteemed group of experts with us: Victor, a Chief Information Security Officer at TechSafe; Anthony, a renowned cybersecurity consultant; Faith, a legal expert specializing in data protection laws; Cornelius, Head of Cybersecurity Research at SecureNet; and Bethwell, a cybersecurity strategist at Cyber Defense. Let's dive right in. Victor, can you start us by giving us an overview of the current cybersecurity landscape and the main threats organizations face today?
Certainly, Dorcas. The cybersecurity landscape is more complex and perilous than ever before. Organizations face a multitude of threats, including ransomware attacks, phishing scams, and sophisticated, advanced, persistent threats, APTs. Ransomware in particular has such targeting critical infrastructure and large corporations. Phishing remains a significant challenge as attackers become more adept at crafting convincing messages. Additionally, APTs often state-sponsored pose a severe risk due to their stealth and persistence, targeting software information, sensitive information, and intellectual property.
Thank you, Victor. Anthony, give these threats. What are the key strategies? Given these threats, what are the key strategies that organizations should implement to protect themselves?
Thank you, Dorcas. That's a great question. So first and foremost, organizations need a comprehensive cybersecurity strategy that includes both technological and human elements. This involves deploying advanced security technologies like intrusion detection systems, firewalls, and endpoint protection. However, technology alone isn't enough, as employee training and awareness programs are crucial to combat social engineering attacks like phishing. Regularly updating and patching systems to fix vulnerability is essential. Incident response planning is also critical, ensuring that organizations can respond quickly and effectively when an attack occurs. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Anthony. So, Faith, considering the legal aspect, how are data protection laws evolving to keep up with the security challenges?
Hi, Dorcas. Thank you for the question. So, data protection laws are indeed evolving rapidly. Regulations like the General Data Protection Regulation in Europe and the California Consumer Privacy Act, CCPA, in the US set stringent requirements for data protection and breach notification. These laws are designed to give individuals greater control over their personal data and impose heavy penalties on organizations that fail to protect it. We are also seeing new regulations focusing on specific sectors such as finance and healthcare, which have unique cybersecurity requirements. Additionally, there is a push for more international cooperation to address the global nature of cyber threats.
Thank you for the legal perspective. Now, Cornelius, from a research perspective, what emerging trends in cybersecurity should organizations be aware of?
Thank you, Dorcas. That's a very good question. One of the most significant trends we are observing is the rise of artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning, ML, in both attack and defense. Cybercriminals are using AI to automate and enhance their attacks, making them more effective and harder to detect. One of the defensive side, AI and machine learning are being used to analyze vast amount of data to identify and respond to threats in real time. Another trend is the increasing focus on supply chain security. As business rely more on third-party vendors, ensuring the security of the entire supply chain becomes critical to prevent breaches. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Cornelius. So, Bethwell, how can organizations balance the need for security with the need for innovation and user convenience?
Thank you, Madam Host. Balancing security with innovation and user convenience is indeed a challenge. Organizations need to adopt a security by design approach, integrating security measures from the outset of any project or product development. This minimizes the need of costly and complex security fixes later. User convenience can be maintained by implementing user-friendly security measures such as single sign-on, SSO, and multi-factor authentication, which enhances security without significantly hindering the user experience. Continuous collaboration between security teams and other departments is vital to ensure that security measures are practical and do not stifle innovation.
Thank you, Bethwell. Back to you, Victor. Could you share some examples of how organizations have successfully implemented these strategies?
Absolutely. One notable example is a financial institution that implemented a robust incident response plan and conducted regular phishing simulation exercise for employees. As a result, they significantly reduced successful phishing attempts and were able to respond swiftly to any incident, minimizing damage. Another example is a healthcare provider that adopted AI-driven security tools to monitor network traffic and detect anomalies. This proactive approach allowed them to identify and mitigate threats before they could cause significant harm. Both cases highlight the importance of a comprehensive and proactive security strategy.
Thank you for that, Victor. Anthony, how can organizations stay ahead of cyber threats in such a rapidly evolving field?
Thank you, Dorcas. Staying ahead requires a combination of continuous learning, adaptation, and collaboration. Organizations should invest in ongoing training and development for their cybersecurity teams to keep up with the latest threats and technologies. They should also foster a culture of security awareness among all employees. Regularly updating security policies and practices based on the latest threat intelligence is crucial. Collaboration with industry peers, sharing threat information, and participating in cybersecurity communities can provide valuable insights and help organizations stay ahead of emerging threats.
Thank you for that addition, Anthony. Back to the legal perspective. Faith, what advice would you give organizations to ensure compliance with data protection laws while maintaining robust cybersecurity?
To ensure compliance with the data protection laws, organizations should conduct regular audits to identify and address any gaps in their data protection practices. They should implement comprehensive data governance frameworks that include clear policies and procedures for data handling, storage, and access. Appointing a data protection officer, a DPO, can help ensure that the organization stays compliant with relevant regulations. Additionally, keeping changes in laws and regulations and participating in industry groups can help organizations remain compliant while maintaining robust cybersecurity measures.
Thank you for that perspective too. Now, Bethwell, can you elaborate on the role of continuous monitoring and real-time threat detection in enhancing an organization's security posture?
Yes, continuous monitoring and real-time threat detection are vital for maintaining an effective security posture. These practices allow organizations to identify and respond to threats as they occur, minimizing potential damage. By implementing security information and event management systems, organizations can collect and analyze data from various sources to detect unusual activities. Real-time analytics and automated response tools can help mitigate threats quickly. This proactive approach not only helps in detecting threats early but also improves the overall resilience of the organization's security infrastructure.
Thank you. Finally, Cornelius, how important is collaboration between the public and private sectors in combating cyber threats?
Thank you for that question, Dorcas. Collaboration between the public and private sector is crucial in the fight against cyber threats. Public sector entities can provide valuable threat intelligence and resources, while private sector organizations often have the agility and innovation needed to develop effective security solutions. Joint initiatives, information sharing, and coordinated response efforts can significantly enhance our ability to address cyber threats. Partnerships, such as those facilitated by information sharing and analysis centers (ISACs), allow for exchange of threat information and best practices, strengthening the overall cybersecurity landscape. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Cornelius. And also thank you everyone for sharing your insights today. It is clear that cybersecurity is a multifaceted challenge requiring a combination of technology, human vigilance, and legal compliance. I appreciate your time and expertise on this critical topic. This concludes our panel discussion today. Stay safe and vigilant. Bye.